Well, hello. Right now, we are going to discuss about the video Medellin use of technology for social equality and answering some questions. I am using as a guide a timeline that we did some classes before. I tried to synthesize the timeline to to focus on the questions that are like the center of this activity. So, first, what happened in Medellin? We start in the finals of the 90 decade, like from 1980 to 1990. Uh, Medellin was one of the most violent cities in the world. We were living a civil war in the city. A lot of people, innocent and authorities, dying in that moment against the authorities against the Medellin drug cartel. Uh, Past this last decade, in 1995, and the 90s, this war was in the end, like coming to the peak was happened, and 5 years before, the people and the government, the authorities, uh, could could win the war, to say it in a way, because in a war there is no winners, but like the authorities, let's say, better return the calm to the country and to the city, return the calm, and being in calm, they start investing in our society, in Medellin, in the people of Medellin, and improve obviously the security, and they put a big shot in mobility. They put a big shot in mobility in this year, 1995. They create and put to the Medellin's people a Metro Cable service that connect uh, some neighbors too far away from the city to the city. And this let the people, this possibility to the people move easily and cheap around all the city, makes the economy flew a lot, because this service was being used by students, workers, and everything. And we come to the present, when we still working in this mobility, in this security, in economics, where, okay, one thing I didn't mention before, the population of Medellin increases, multiplied for in 10 times, because the people start seeing that the city was more calm, and some come back, and another people away from Medellin come to Medellin, and the population passed to 300 persons to 3 million, and these 3 million persons secured and well mobilized construct what today is Medellin, that is one of the most innovative cities in the world, and is full of opportunities. For example, I came from Urabá, Antioquia, to Medellin before I passed the college, and I started university here in Medellin, because the education here and the works here and everything here is better. Is better to my projects. So, start with the question: when did Medellin begin this transition? Uh, at the end of the 90 decade, we can say that they start when they begin this transition in the first in the last decade of the 19th century, and in the middle of the decade they was advanced in this aspect. What issues does the city have? A lot of violence, a lot of insecure, a lot of yes, violence and insecurity. Three, what solution did the city implement? They put the mobilization system very well. They improved the security, and they improved the financiation opportunities to the citizen. And these three things: financiation, security, and mobility, uh, let the people work so comfortable and so good. Four, what effect sees this have on the what effect this have on the society? This have an effect on the society really good because we the Medellin citizen grow up in a better environment, in a less violent environment, in a most focused environment in study and good things. And the last one, what do people think of this change? I will talk from my experience. I think this was so necessary, and this war or these conflicts against drug cartel, and this will never end till we found a politic way to make an agreement with the with the people that is still generating violence in the country, and they are doing that on a human way, on a political way. And I think this is one of the biggest changes of this movement. And I am gladly and proud of being a Medellin citizen. I enjoy of the security, of the mobility, of the financial opportunities, and I can say that it is true, that it is a reality, and I am very thankful of the city and of the opportunities that it brings to my life. Thanks.